We are at the MVPA convention in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, here with Jason and Tanner. How's it going, guys?
It's going good.
Jason, you want to go for a tour? Jason.
What? Oh, yes,
Get with
absolutely.
the program.
Tour.
All right,
Yep.
let's show everybody what they would
Certainly
see.
wasn't sleeping.
Definitely not. All right, let's rock and roll.
All right.
So just looking around the area here, Hangar A is right there. That's full of vendors and vehicles. We're kind of in between the hangars. This is Hangar C. It's pretty much all vehicles. We'll do a tour of both hangars. And then outside here, it's kind of like swap meet. There are some vendors and people just selling used parts and equipment, as well as some vehicles on display and some aircraft as well. This, as we said, is located in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, so there's Oshkosh defense trucks all over. So we're going to start all the way down at this end, show you these big, cool trucks that are made right here in Wisconsin, and then we'll tour the hangars.
I don't even think I got to go down here
Well, you're
yesterday.
in for a real treat. You can be our tour guide.
Seeing everything for the first time,
Yeah.
so we're just going to...
We're going to get your honest reaction of these vehicles.
GI junk. That's awesome.
Rebuild them.
Yeah, they make rebuild kits. Dang, it keeps going too. But, and right here, this is a classic Americana right here.
Anderson windows.
Hanging out amongst all the, non-American stuff. Oshkosh.
Can you say Oshkosh 3 times fast?
Oshkosh.
You really got to get the teeth in there.
Yeah, you gotta get it's our teeth. Oshkosh.
We have all these amazing trucks and vehicles here, and Jason wants to read the Winnie the Pooh book from the free box.
Kaiser Willys, this is Jason. Yep, I am on site. Okay, yeah, you want me to meet you over the tent? Absolutely. No problem at all. See you in about 5.
Is this Hangar C, Jason?
Yes.
All right, we are in Hangar C. Some armored vehicles, some more civilian type Army vehicles. Couple of tanks. Anything cool in there?
God, that seat looks so uncomfortable.
At least it has padding.
It's like a elementary school lunchroom seat, but with cushion.
This thing is pretty wild. I think there's a ladder here. We can go up into this.
Can you really?
One. Yeah. Really, look, you can look in it. Did you go up the ladder? Oh, so this has a radial engine as well. That's pretty wild. £57,000, 485 horsepower.
What is this?
I don't know. It's tiny.
71-inch wheelbase, 1,800 pounds, air-cooled V4 engine. They're a pretty neat little machine. Probably a lot of fun to drive. Over here we have a really nice MRC 87. It's the radio version of an M170. Really long antenna. I think these are like Ford Duck, they call them. It's like based off a GPW. This one is for sale. Very unique vehicle. You can tell some similarities to a GPW with the floor and the pedals, but other than that, it's very different. All right, continuing on down the line, we got a big Ford cab over.
We looked at the Ducks yesterday.
We looked at these.
The GPA.
Got a Power Wagon here.
I'm not as familiar with the Dodge stuff, like hardly at all. I've seen these. I didn't realize this was part of that.
Yeah, Jason, one question we've gotten a lot of this weekend or week is, do we carry any parts for the Dodges and the 715s and the big stuff like that?
Not as much. We don't really get into those, so like, especially my knowledge on these vehicles, I'm sure there are components and parts that do cross. There are a lot of electrical items that will for the 24 volt stuff. But that's kind of why we're here, is so that we can kind of get visual on this. I haven't ever been around like a Power Wagon or anything like that, but me being able to look, I'm as familiar as you can be with the parts, size, all that kind of stuff. So I can actually look at these things like this guy right here. You could probably take this, which is what we sell for like the M38 or A1. It may be a little bit bigger than this. The MB GPW one might also work, but I mean, if a guy's in a pinch and he needs something, you know, kind of for his 24 volt system, there is this option. And not actually seeing an electrical connection here.
The Bluetooth wires.
So I don't know that that's actually hooked up.
And it looks like some of them, there's some similarities, not so much in this model, but in the later. The M37 has some of the dash and windshield parts.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the same type of stuff, but you've got like the blackout shift, like knobs and stuff like that. Interesting. Got a plywood floor in here.
Bare essentials.
Really yeah, it's really neat.
And the tires, we can fit them with tires.
Yep.
There's several M151s and A1s here. This one's shiny.
Yeah, it is definitely semi-gloss paint.
And a lot of people call these a Jeep, but are they really a Jeep?
We'll ask our watchers, our viewers.
Yeah, ask the viewers.
Would you classify this as a Jeep? Tanner, what do we think? No? He's shaking his head no. But that being said, we'll accept you. We'll accept you in the crowd.
If you like weaponry, there's a lot here for you to see. Some cannons, anti-aircraft, a couple of machine gun turrets, and a lot of the displays have small arms, you know, in the dash holders. And
those gauges look more like
Thompson here.
Like, I think this is the one I smelled yesterday. Yeah, you can smell like old.
Describe this smell here for the viewers.
You know, like when you were, this is my experience, back when you were a kid and you would go out on the farm or, you know, backwoods or something like that, and someone's old 70s truck that it's just go out and do that kind of a thing. That's what it smells like.
Nostalgia.
Yep. Old carburation, old fuel, several crank attempts, some cuss words.
Some hot grease.
Hot grease and oil, and a good time. That's what it smells like.
You didn't want to have to take a ride in the meat wagon. Oh, there's a guy up here.
Yeah.
He looks cozy.
It's okay, buddy. We're getting you back to HQ. You're going home, son.
Dodge crash truck.
All right, so here we have an old United States Army ambulance.
All right, so throughout the weekend, we've been quizzing Tanner on models of Jeeps.
Grill and then the windshield frame.
And he's been doing pretty well, so we're asking him, what model is this? What do you got for us?
It's an MB.
Can you tell us why? Not that good yet. You're getting there though. You did say the right vehicle, so it is an MB. So you've got flat fenders, so that's going to narrow the first thing down. Then you look at the windshield frame, you see two pieces. So then now you circle back up to the grill and you see recessed headlights. So narrow the vehicle down first with, is it flat fenders? Yes, it is. Now I'm going to the windshield frame. It's got two pieces of glass. I'm going to the grill, recessed headlights, MB. And if you see anything F marked,
and we also see one other thing. You just said it. F stamps on the shock mount.
So then no, it's not. That's the next. When you narrow it down that it's an MB or a GPW, then you look for F strip. You've got GPW.
All right, now we're here at Hangar A.
So
this is where the main registration table is, and tons of vendors. And in the very back are all the Willys.
Yep.
So let's do a little tour.
This is one thing, I like all the different literature stuff. So I was looking him up last night, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff for, like, you know, building a World War II Jeep, some of these different things, a walk around color series. So really cool. Hey John, you got all your stuff out, all the manuals out of the crate.
All right, let's do a little walkthrough of the Willys section here in Hangar A. So got everything from restored originals to wild hot rods. There's pretty much something from every branch here. Some are just replicas. This is a CJ2A made to look kind of like an MB. And then you have completely unrestored originals. Here's a 44 GPW. This one looks like it's probably still being used. Some more unique models like a 41 Ford GP. .42 GPW. And over here we have the grandfather of the Jeep, the Bantam. This one looks like an unrestored original. It's pretty cool to see in person. And here is a four-wheel steer Ford GP. And there's another one here with the body off of it. You can see all the tie rods and drag links.
Maybe that's what you were telling me, that there was a bracket that you hardly ever see the bracket with the oil in that.
So this will kind of give you an idea of just how big this building is and how much is going on in here. It's a hopping and popping place.
With a brush with some thick gold enamel metallic paint. And I took everything off that motor and I hung it up. And I got out with a
Over on this side of the hangar, we have lots of different bicycles and motorcycles with some interesting military history. There's a sidecar. Most of these are Harley Davidson.
And they couldn't come up with a bulb that fitted even LED. No, just a regular 6 volt.
Starboard 30 degrees other side. Oh my gosh, he's moving it. Oh my God.
Does that make you feel nervous? Pull up, pull up. You got bogeys on your 6. Would you?
I got a ghost taking over my...
Well, that's a wrap on the MVPA in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We had an absolute blast. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. Jason, Tanner, and I just want to extend our thanks and gratitude for you taking time out of your busy day at the event to chat with us. So much of what we do is over the internet or over the phone, so it's really good to get out in person and meet you. We'd love to hear your feedback about the event. Let us know what your favorite thing was. We'd also like some feedback on which events that you go to or you have that you would like to see Kaiser Willys at. We encourage you to leave us some feedback in the comment section. Let us know if you have an event that you go to that you think Kaiser should be represented at. We do try to get out to things when we're able to, but we'd really love to get some feedback from you on that. You can leave a comment down here on this video, or you can go to kaiserwillys.com and click on the customer service tab, and there's contact information down there as well. So thank you to the MVPA for having us. Thank you to all of you for watching this video and talking with us. And we'll see you at the next one. Catch you later.